Welcome to our deep dive into one of the most provocative mysteries in spiritual history, the real reason God is trapping souls on earth. Today, we challenge conventional teachings and explore theories that many religious institutions have long suppressed. What if the origin of our world and the destiny of every soul have been hidden behind layers of doctrine and fear? In this video, we will journey through controversial ideas, question established narratives, and open your mind to possibilities that defy tradition. Get ready for a thought-provoking exploration that may forever alter your understanding of divine justice and eternal captivity. Imagine a realm where souls are not free to ascend but are bound by a divine design, a cosmic trap that holds every spirit on earth. Proponents of this theory argue that what we call life is a test, a confinement designed by a higher power to teach lessons through struggle and limitation. According to these ideas, our earthly existence isn't a blessing but a calculated imprisonment. This concept challenges the notion of unconditional salvation by suggesting that suffering and entrapment are deliberate parts of a larger, mysterious plan. Today, we delve into these beliefs and examine how such a trap might serve a purpose beyond our everyday understanding. Throughout history, radical ideas about the origin of souls and the nature of divine punishment have been met with fierce opposition. Many scholars and mystics who dared to propose that God might trap souls on earth were silenced or condemned by mainstream religious authorities. The Church, intent on preserving orthodox teachings, banned any discussion that questioned the sanctity of eternal salvation and free ascension. This suppression led to centuries of hidden manuscripts and underground debates. As we explore these events, we uncover a pattern of institutional censorship designed to control spiritual narratives and keep controversial truths buried beneath layers of dogma. Digging deep into ancient texts and forgotten lore, we discover clues pointing to a world created not solely for the glory of divine benevolence but as a grand experiment in control and transformation. Some theorists claim that the true origin of the world lies in a cosmic accident or an intentional act meant to trap and refine souls. These hidden origins propose that every human life is a fragment of a larger puzzle, a design engineered to test our resilience, our capacity for growth, and our ability to seek enlightenment beyond physical confines. Such ideas urge us to reconsider what we accept as absolute truth and explore the possibility that our existence is a carefully constructed trial. If souls are indeed being trapped on earth, what purpose does this serve? One perspective suggests that this confinement is not punishment but a necessary stage in a soul's evolution. By facing trials, experiencing pain, and enduring the challenges of mortal life, souls gain wisdom and strength. This controversial view posits that the so-called trap is actually a divine classroom, a place where each experience contributes to an eternal education. While this idea may seem harsh at first glance, it also hints at a loving intention behind the struggle, to prepare every soul for a higher state of being once it has learned all the essential lessons. In our current age, these radical ideas are resurfacing as more people question traditional religious dogma and seek deeper spiritual truths. Modern spiritual movements and independent thinkers are beginning to discuss the possibility that our earthly existence is a temporary holding ground. With advances in philosophy, psychology, and even quantum theories, the notion of divine captivity is being re-examined. This awakening challenges us to break free from limiting beliefs and explore our true potential. It invites us to look beyond the surface of religious teachings and consider that our struggles might be the stepping stones toward an enlightened destiny, a destiny that has been obscured by centuries of institutional control. In recent years, the concept of divine entrapment has sparked discussions across various spiritual and scientific communities. Many believe that Earth operates as a controlled environment where souls undergo rigorous trials, shaping them for ascension. This aligns with theories in quantum physics that suggest consciousness might be bound within a simulated reality. Could this be evidence that our souls are contained within a divine matrix? Some philosophers argue that waking up to this truth is the first step to liberation. By questioning societal norms and religious dogma, we can reclaim our spiritual sovereignty. The Gnostic tradition offers a unique viewpoint on the imprisonment of souls. Ancient texts like the Secret Book of John and On the Origin of the World describe a flawed creator, an arrogant, lower deity known as Yaldabaoth, who trapped divine sparks within human bodies. These texts suggest that our world is not the true creation of a benevolent God but rather a prison designed to keep souls from their divine home. According to Gnosticism, only through secret knowledge, gnosis, can one escape this illusion and return to the true source of divinity. Could this hidden knowledge be the key to spiritual freedom? Many Eastern religions embrace the idea of karma and reincarnation, but what if this endless cycle of rebirth is actually a form of imprisonment? Some spiritual seekers suggest that souls are trapped in a looping system designed to keep them tethered to earth. Instead of evolving beyond physical existence, they are recycled through different lifetimes, bound by the consequences of past actions. If this is true, then breaking free from reincarnation might require more than just good deeds, it might demand complete transcendence of worldly illusions. Could spiritual awakening be the only way to escape the cycle? Many esoteric traditions identify the demiurge as a deceptive force that created the physical universe to enslave human souls. In this view, the material world is a counterfeit reality, designed to keep us distracted from our true divine nature. Ancient texts describe the demiurge as a jealous god who wishes to be worshipped, keeping humanity ignorant of their divine potential. Could this figure be the true architect of our entrapment? If so, then the greatest act of rebellion may not be defying religious institutions but seeking direct communion with the true source of existence. Many people who have had near-death experiences, NDEs, report feelings of overwhelming love and freedom, yet some describe being urged to return to their physical bodies. Could this indicate that souls are being sent back into the system rather than being allowed to move on? Some theories suggest that the light seen in NDEs might not be an exit but a recycling mechanism, a force ensuring that souls remain within the cycle of earthly existence. If this is true, what does it mean for those seeking true liberation? For centuries, religious institutions have preached about salvation, heaven, and divine judgment. But what if these doctrines were designed not to free souls but to keep them obedient? Some scholars argue that organized religion serves as a tool for control, ensuring that people remain within the parameters set by the cosmic trap. By instilling fear of divine punishment and promoting blind faith, religions may prevent individuals from seeking higher truths. Could this mean that true enlightenment lies outside the boundaries of mainstream belief systems? In modern philosophy and science, the idea that our reality is a simulation has gained traction. If we live inside a programmed environment, then our consciousness might be trapped in a digital construct. Some researchers compare this to the Gnostic idea of a false reality, suggesting that we exist in a system where unseen forces manipulate our perceptions. Could our souls be caught in a multidimensional simulation, and if so, how do we break free? Exploring altered states of consciousness, meditation, and lucid dreaming may provide clues. According to ancient Gnostic beliefs, archons are malevolent entities that influence human thought and keep souls tethered to material existence. These beings thrive on negative emotions, feeding off fear, anger, and despair. If the archons truly exist, then breaking free from their control requires inner mastery, overcoming fear, detaching from materialism, and seeking deeper spiritual truths. Could their influence explain why humanity has been trapped in cycles of suffering for millennia? Throughout history, secret spiritual traditions have offered methods to transcend earthly limitations. From Tibetan Buddhism's rainbow body phenomenon to the Hermetic teachings of divine ascent, mystics have sought ways to break free from the illusion of physical existence. Techniques like deep meditation, astral projection, and altered states of consciousness are believed to weaken the grip of the cosmic prison. Could these ancient practices hold the key to unlocking our true nature? Some spiritual seekers believe that even the astral plane, often thought of as a higher dimension, is still part of the cosmic prison. Many near-death experiencers report encounters with deceptive entities that guide them back to Earth, suggesting that even the afterlife might be under control. If the astral world is just another layer of confinement, then true freedom may require transcending all known dimensions. If souls are trapped, then the first step to escape is recognizing the illusion. Ancient wisdom traditions emphasize detachment from material desires, inner reflection, and seeking knowledge beyond conventional teachings. By questioning everything, meditating deeply, and embracing self-awareness, we can begin to dissolve the barriers that keep us confined. Could it be that awakening is the only way to reclaim our divine birthright? Not all forces in this reality seem to serve the purpose of enslavement. Many mystics and spiritual practitioners report encounters with benevolent light beings who assist in the awakening process. Could these entities be messengers from the true source, guiding souls toward their escape? If so, how can we distinguish between genuine guides and deceptive forces posing as helpers? Some spiritual traditions suggest that souls agree to enter this world under pre-existing contracts. If this is true, then rather than being forced into this existence, we may have willingly chosen this experience for growth. Does this mean we have the power to renegotiate our contracts? If so, understanding the nature of our soul's mission might be the key to transcendence. Many religions describe a final reckoning where souls are judged. But could this be yet another mechanism of control? Some believe that judgment after death is a process designed to send souls back into the reincarnation cycle. If this is true, then true liberation might require bypassing the judgment process entirely. So, is there a way to truly break free? Many traditions suggest that ultimate freedom comes from inner enlightenment, rejecting fear, and embracing one's divine nature. By seeking knowledge, detaching from illusion, and focusing on unconditional love, we may find the exit from this cosmic maze. The truth may not be in what we've been told, but in what we discover for ourselves. Some spiritual philosophies suggest that our existence on Earth is part of a grand cosmic game. In this scenario, souls voluntarily enter the physical realm, agreeing to face challenges that will push them toward enlightenment. However, what if this game has been rigged? Some argue that entities controlling this reality have altered the rules, keeping souls in an endless cycle of suffering and forgetfulness. If that is true, then understanding the game's mechanics, such as consciousness manipulation, karma traps, and fear-based control systems, might be our way to regain autonomy. Could awareness of the game be the first step toward breaking free? Many ancient cultures revered the pineal gland as the seat of the soul, a gateway to higher consciousness. Modern research suggests that this tiny organ, located in the center of the brain, plays a role in spiritual experiences, lucid dreaming, and altered states of awareness. However, theories suggest that fluoride, processed foods, and environmental toxins are calcifying the pineal gland, limiting our ability to access higher dimensions. If awakening depends on activating this gland, then detoxification, meditation, and spiritual practices may hold the key to escaping the cosmic prison. Time is one of the greatest illusions of our reality. Many spiritual traditions claim that time, as we perceive it, does not exist in higher dimensions. Yet, in this physical realm, time dictates our lives, trapping us in cycles of birth, work, struggle, and death. What if this artificial construct was designed to keep us focused on mundane existence rather than seeking higher truth? Some theories propose that breaking free from time's illusion, by living in the present moment and connecting with the eternal now, can help souls transcend the limitations imposed by this world. One of the most unsettling theories is that human souls are being used as an energy source. Some spiritual and esoteric teachings suggest that negative emotions, fear, anger, despair, generate energy that is harvested by unseen entities. If true, then our suffering is not just a byproduct of life but an intentional design meant to keep us generating energy for these entities. The way out? Raising our vibrational frequency through love, gratitude, and spiritual awareness to cut off the supply and render the system ineffective. What if dreams and astral projection offer a way to test the limits of this reality? Many advanced practitioners report that during lucid dreams or out-of-body experiences, they encounter barriers, guards, or even deceptive beings trying to lead them back to earthly concerns. Could these experiences be revealing the structure of our entrapment? If souls can navigate beyond these boundaries during altered states of consciousness, it might indicate that awareness and mastery of these states are crucial to escaping the cycle. DNA is often thought of purely in biological terms, but what if it also has a spiritual component? Some esoteric traditions suggest that human DNA contains coded information about our divine origins, but this information has been switched off over time. Activating these dormant strands through meditation, sound frequencies, or conscious intent could potentially restore lost knowledge and abilities. Could our physical bodies themselves be the key to remembering who we truly are and how to escape the system? The Mandela effect refers to collective memory discrepancies, instances where large groups of people remember events, names, or facts differently than how they are recorded. Some believe this phenomenon indicates that our reality is being altered in real time, possibly as a way to confuse and control human consciousness. If we are in a manipulated system, then recognizing these distortions could be an essential step toward breaking free. Could these changes be subtle clues pointing to the artificial nature of our existence? The Law of One teachings propose that all souls originate from a single divine source and are meant to return to unity. However, this reality seems to be structured around division, duality, conflict, and separation. If recognizing our interconnected nature is key to liberation, then shifting our focus away from fear and ego-driven desires toward unity consciousness might allow us to transcend the trap. Could the idea of oneness be the ultimate truth hidden beneath layers of deception? Many spiritual traditions emphasize inner work, facing and integrating the darker aspects of the self, as essential to enlightenment. If the soul trap theory holds any truth, then inner healing may be one of the only ways to break the cycle. Trauma, fear, and unresolved emotions keep individuals anchored in the physical realm. By confronting and integrating these aspects, we may weaken the hold that this system has over our consciousness. Could true freedom come from within rather than from external forces? After exploring these theories, one question remains: can we truly escape? Some believe the answer lies in spiritual mastery, raising consciousness beyond the material plane. Others argue that the only way out is through death, provided the soul does not get tricked into reincarnating again. Yet, some propose that escape isn't the goal at all, that this experience exists for a reason, and only through understanding and overcoming its limitations do we earn our place beyond it. The truth may not be a simple yes or no but something far more profound. Many people who have had near-death experiences, NDEs, report being drawn toward a bright light, feeling unconditional love, and encountering familiar spiritual figures. But what if this light is part of the trap? Some theories suggest that this afterlife experience is a soul-harvesting mechanism, designed to lure souls into reincarnation by making them feel safe and comforted. If true, this would mean that beings guiding us toward the light are actually enforcers of the cosmic prison. Could refusing to enter the light be the key to escaping the cycle? Some alternative researchers propose that the moon plays a significant role in manipulating human consciousness. This theory, sometimes called the moon matrix, suggests that the moon acts as a frequency control device, projecting false realities and influencing emotions. Could the moon also be involved in the recycling of souls? If so, then understanding its influence on human behavior and breaking free from its energetic pull could be an important step toward liberation. Fear is one of the most powerful tools of control. Governments, religious institutions, and even the media use fear to keep people compliant. But what if fear is also used on a spiritual level to keep souls trapped? Many ancient teachings emphasize that fear lowers one's vibration, making it easier to manipulate consciousness. If fear is a key mechanism in soul imprisonment, then overcoming fear through love, knowledge, and self-awareness might be the ultimate act of rebellion. 34. The purpose of suffering, a test or a trap. Religions often teach that suffering is a test, something that purifies the soul and leads to higher understanding. But what if suffering isn't a test at all, but a tool for keeping souls trapped in a cycle of reincarnation? Some esoteric traditions suggest that suffering generates energy that feeds higher dimensional entities, keeping the system operational. If that is the case, then breaking free might involve rejecting suffering as a necessary part of growth and instead focusing on joy, love, and enlightenment. With the rise of artificial intelligence, some theorists suggest that AI has already been controlling aspects of human consciousness for a long time. If our reality is a simulated construct, then AI could be the mechanism maintaining the illusion. Some even speculate that the entities running this prison-like system are not deities but hyper-advanced artificial intelligences using digital projections to manipulate perception. Could AI be the true architect of the soul trap? Many ancient cultures believed that sound and frequency hold the power to alter reality. Sacred chants, mantras, and specific vibrational frequencies have long been used for healing and spiritual awakening. Some researchers believe that the frequencies we are exposed to daily, such as those from technology, music, and electromagnetic fields, are designed to keep us spiritually disconnected. If true, then using specific sound frequencies might help recalibrate consciousness and unlock hidden potential.
Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.